Hello, and welcome to the Professionals. I'm your host Thann. Today we have with us Ms. Vân Anh, the MD of Brandmaker. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much, Thann.
Yes.
And thank you to invite to the show.
Pleasure.
Hello, everyone.
Could you tell us a little bit about yourself and what Brandmaker does?
I would like to tell a little bit about Brandmaker first. In short, Brandmaker is outsourcing some head of department right now to the
Yes.
client.
Yes.
That including business transformation,
Interesting.
positioning.
Yes.
Of course, marketing director is what we having so many
Understand.
to outsource to our customer.
Yes.
We also outsourcing part of B2B commercial and also some of the business models developers
I
at
see.
the moment right now.
I see. So you like high level think tank and also director level for marketing organization and business development.
Thank you so much. You level it up already. Yes, think tank is something that we are really
see.
love to hear. Some of the CEO and chairman right now, they say that they are so lonely in their organization, and they don't want to spend too much of time within the normal operations. They need real partner
Sure.
to talk with them, to brainstorm with them, to bring the idea and to change the organization to be more flexible, more innovative, and transforming is the very key word, is trending words at the moment. And they can find from Brandmaker some of the think tank part
I
that they can
see.
trust and they can depend on.
It's not always easy to earn trust from especially high level client or contact you have to work with. What do you think that professionally earns you this kind of trust?
Yes, it's difficult. It takes time. Some of the client, it takes me 10 years
Wow.
to gain the trust
Wow.
and to get the positions of business transformations lead for them.
Yep.
Some of the organization, I have to start from the communication side or the
Yes.
marketing side,
Yes.
and then gradually assess to their BODs or BOMs, and then talking to the chairman or the CEO, being the partner, and then by time we can gain more trust and being their partners.
So it takes time
It take
being
times.
partners and deliver their results
Yes.
over the times.
Yes.
Wanted to ask a little bit more about this partner part. A lot of time people approach or work with consultant, right? Hoping that consultant will be doing magic. I have problem, please solve it.
Yes.
But we all know that it doesn't work like that. So how is a good professional one approach or work with think tank and and consulting like you?
I think that's an excellent question. And I could say that 60% of the customer or the client come to us with that mindset. They think that they have the system already, they have the team already, and they have the product. Major
Yes.
of them thinking that they have a good product. Every one of them saying that they have the heart in the product.
Yes,
So now
yes.
they just need marketing and communication.
Yes, yes.
Majorly, they misunderstand between marketing and communication.
I
Most of
see.
them making the story and thinking that they hiring consultancy from the branding to brainstorm the idea for their TVC or the advertising campaign.
Okay.
And major of them going to us asking and also expecting a magic. They say that anything that they already have, the sales team is already there, the product is already there, so now they're just waiting for magic communication that can bring them up. I could say that 60% of the client
Yes,
think like
that's
that.
actually a lot.
Brand building is the whole organization. Every single person in the organization is a brand ambassador.
Wow.
And that's why it cannot be like a magic of communication campaign
True.
to make sure that all the business is successful.
I see.
So being professional is not like asking or making pressure to the consultant or your
Yep.
partner, even communication agency, to deliver what you already know can be done
I see.
by the whole organization. It's like a playing a puzzle. Everyone should be a piece, a unique piece,
Yes.
and then everyone needs to stick together to make the whole picture. So each of the department or each of the person need to play a good role, and it needs the whole teamwork to be success.
I see.
So success is teamwork is all about like dividing the task, but multiplying the success and it becoming the big picture. So being professional is playing your part, cooperating with the partner, any partner, internal partner, external partner, including consulting or strategic partner, including agency, working as a team.
Yep.
And also like supporting each other to make sure that we have one common goal.
Yep.
And the whole team deliver, supporting each other to achieve that common goal. That is professional.
I see. This is my opinion though, because we, or at least when I was young, we tend to have this mentality that the marketing professional is like a hero who sort of do things alone.
Yeah.
But from what we hear, is not the case at all.
Yes. I could say like before 10 years ago when we worked with the FMCG's company and the name of Procter & Gamble, Unilever are all big names,
Yes.
right? Yes. And they're also like university for marketing or consumer-based business. And marketing role is something that being considered at the center of the whole organization. Nowadays, with the technologies transformation, with all the enabling, with all the enabler from 4.0 technology, marketing is not only the marketing any longer. A marketing person need to know technology.
Yes.
Need to know also how to approach the trade,
Yes.
the customer, not only consumer but also the customer. Need to develop content. So communication is also being a part, being innovative. So for them, the capability and the competency now is more like conversion. It's not only from the marketing professional part, but it's marketing plus
and many other elements.
Yes, and also media and also even entrepreneurship to make sure that they can be success with their campaign. Before we talk about frequencies,
True.
we also talking about how many times that we see the TVC.
Ads or something.
But now people talk about reach.
Yes.
And also engagement.
True.
And also interaction.
Yeah.
And also loyalty. So, and it requires a lot of things and a lot of customization. Before we talk about one key idea, one key visuals for many things. Now we talk about 40 contents.
True. It's become more and more fragmented.
So actually, the expectation for marketing people right now to be professional is much higher than than 10 years ago.
I see. So from your experience dealing with high-level people, successful business people, successful professional, what are some of their characteristics of a good professionals that separate them from a normal one?
I work with some very high level that even over 60 years old. But when they talk about business, you can still see that their eyes are blinking and sparkling because that they are so enthusiastic about what they think. I can say 3 keywords. First of all, that despite the age, they keep learning. Every time they come back from a trip, or they come back from an exhibition, or a business visit trip in foreign country, they come back with a concept, with a new vision for their business, and they don't want their business to stay the same. Every time they come back, they want to stirring the organization a little bit to make sure that it's gonna change. So first of all, they keep learning.
Yep.
Second of all, they are visioning. They always look like very long term. Normally, the operation business need to look on the target for this year
Yes.
and maximum the target for next year.
Yes,
The
true.
opportunity for more
For
growth.
most years this year.
But measures of the top leaders, they try to think about like 5 years and even 10 years. What are the new trends in the whole world that will lead that up? And third of all, amazingly, is about the trust on people.
Wow.
And the trust here is not only from their heart, but from their mind. They want to develop people. They want to give the opportunity to their team
Yes,
to try the new thing,
I see.
to do something even crazy with the organizations. And they accept people to be failed. That is very different from like the top people versus the
Average one.
middle managers
I
who
see.
always trying to make sure that we don't do like wrong thing
I see.
every
I see.
time
But
and micromanagement. So
trust is risky though. I mean, how any advice on how can we like begin to trust people more?
I think it's all about human feelings.
Yeah.
It's very much on human being. And the senior people who reach 50 or 60, they are more like they're more mature than us.
I see.
And they normally when they already like having someone by their side, they tend to be, first of all, they tend to trust that people first, and then support to the people beside themselves to make them successful first, and then coming back later on whether it's like paying back or not.
I see.
So it depends
I see.
also on the age of the different kind of people as well.
Do you think for young people like our audiences, can they also try that as well sometime with their partners maybe?
I think that trust is needed everywhere, and we have a good book called Speed of Trust.
Oh yeah.
When trust is happening in the organization, it's multiply the success.
True.
Multiply the success at least five times.
Wow.
When the trust is
That's a
already,
lot.
Yeah, when the trust is already there. So if the young people receive the trust from the managers and also from the top leaders, it becoming part of the culture. They feel like that. And then by aging, growing up,
Yeah.
they will also develop that trust.
Getting a little
So-
bit more mature.
Yeah, so it means that it can be trained and it can be nurturing based on the cultures of the organization.
See. And in your line of work as a advisor, as a boardroom level kind of consultancy that you provide, good ones tend to knows better how to come back from failure. What do you see professional way of dealing with failure that you would advise young people to try?
No one loves failures,
Yes.
but measures of the many successful people in the world saying that they become success because of all the failures, including Jack Ma, including Bill Gates, including Steve Jobs.
Yes,
So
yes.
all of that famous people all saying that failure is a part of all the success.
Yes.
But I must say that the truth is not like the drama.
Yes,
or
true.
not
It's,
like the movie. Every time we have failures, means that the heart is coming heavy-hearted, and the organization is getting like tension and depressions for all the people related to the project that having not like a winning result, complaining, even claiming happens.
True.
It cannot be avoided. Measures of all the organization I work for, whenever it comes to failure, people tend to try to avoid it,
Yes.
but still talk about it.
Yes.
Rumoring or just talking behind, but they keep talking about it. Try to make sure that they can release a little bit from their heart.
Yes.
and feeling not very responsible for
they
that
try to
failure.
distance themselves.
I think that we need to let people talk about it a little bit. We cannot avoid saying that now it's already a failure, we move on, so no one talk about it. That is not the attitude. We need to face it.
See.
At least like let a little bit of time go and then we revisit it. And then there's so many of the way to say that we were wrong.
Yes.
One of my customer, one of my client,
Yes.
they launched product with $5 million investment,
Oh, that's a lot.
and it totally a failure.
Okay.
When we came to them,
Uh,
they also asked to correct that launch by a relaunch,
yes.
but we couldn't find any opportunity to relaunch it because the concept was a wrong idea, the execution was a wrong idea. Sale and marketing are not going together based on the concept. So we couldn't find a good opportunity to relaunch it. And then people keep complaining about each other.
Yeah, that must be very heavy.
Later on, so we try to brainstorm some time already. We try to brainstorm some time already, try to find the solution for it. And also tackling or analyzing what are the key failures, or what went wrong before. It couldn't have that much, so people still feel very heavy-hearted. But the leader came to a training called like strategic mindset training.
Yes.
Based on that training, with some strategic framework, that is the time when people recognize, now we know where we went wrong.
I see.
Because we launched a totally new innovation idea with the same formula of the normal product. Expecting something totally different.
Yeah.
So there are so many ways that we can retouch to it, but people need to face it and need to talk about failure. That feeling is needed.
Yes.
People need to feel responsible.
Yes.
And need to feel careful with the next time that how they're gonna treat the problem.
Yes.
I don't think there's a formula to say that how we treat with failure in professional way, because failure is not only physically by KPI or numbers, but it also something based on the feeling.
True.
Yeah.
A lot of times it's just how you feel.
Half of it based on the feeling. So the KPI is already gone and then it's gone. But the feeling is something that it lasts. So we need time and people need to talk about it somehow. But we need to influence it in a way that it can go gradually to the positive mindset rather than like talking about it every time and complaining. It's because of you or because of you or because
So we need to embrace what we learn from it.
Yes.
It's the first step. Oh, this is new. What are some misunderstanding or misperception people have about consultants?
It's a good question. They think that consultant is the one who do everything.
Oh, meaning?
When you putting a challenge, a project to a consultant, they think that consultant is expert, and consultant will do everything from the idea to operation to execution.
So here's a problem. Please go ahead, take care of it.
We cannot solve it, so now you you go and solve it. But major of the time, actually, with some little help from the outside, and then making things. Changing the way we see it, changing the mindset, changing the view, and then asking a new way of working or implementing a new way of working, it can solve the problem. So it must be like at least 50-50, 50% effort from the internal side, from the organization side, and also 50% from the new side to make sure that we have new, but also leveraging the strengths that is already there in the
I
organization
see.
to make it happen. So consultant is not a magician. Again, consultants are not magician. Consultants are the one who approaches in a different way, leveraging the strengths of the organization, embracing a little bit of change and innovation, motivating and like inspiration and inspiring like feeling, trying to make sure that the team are getting more united, cross functions, getting together and delivering the common result, the common success.
Because always, yes, I like what you mentioned, which is consultants are not magician. In your direct experience, you've came across those who are really good, who are normal, who are great. There seems to be certain distance for young people to grow from good to great. What do you think are the barriers and how they may able to get over it?
First of all, I think that being great is not a destination. It's actually a journey, and it never ended. It's something like it's always up there.
Yes.
The future is always up there, and
Yes.
when you reach to that, it's already up to another level. In the professional world, I think for young people to be great, it needs to be very exceptional. Only some of the people, only 1% or 2% maximum, that can be great immediately when they are really young. Otherwise, they need to learn
Yes.
with experience
Yes.
and learn with a good challenge, with many good and great challenge of the brand, of the business, of the organizations,
True.
of the business opportunity, to make
Yes.
sure that they have something really interesting and challenging
Yes.
to work with a great brief. They will deliver great result.
True.
So learning and experience are very important. It cannot be gaining through like only a mark in college
Yes.
or
Yes.
very good attitude. It
Yep.
requires a lot of things together, because when you have a great business opportunity or great brief, it means that you already experience what's good look like.
True.
And when you experience what good look like, the bar is already always raised up.
Yes.
And by that, you are becoming like better and better and better every day. I don't think like for 20 years old people, they can be immediately great.
I see.
And they need to gain and to be from good to great. I think that it needs to be good first.
Yes.
And good is mean like for young people, good is mean that attitude is much better than like the competency. Competency is something you
Can learn later.
learn.
Yes.
But
Yes.
attitude is something you demonstrate.
True.
Yeah,
People
so-
see it every day.
Yes, you demonstrate and you also gain it a little bit. Not really like you being trained with your attitude every time. Competency is something like can be trained. I think like you need to be good first. Good is mean that the learning attitude, the willingness attitude, and of course you need something here as well.
Yeah.
to
Of
be
course.
good.
Of course.
So
You need
from good
some
to great is
thinking
like a
and hard
journey.
work. Yes.
And it's not a destination. We need to
Give us new
train
perspective.
ourselves every day. People also say that there is no best situation. It's always like better than best.
What would be one or two advices you might wanted to give to young marketing professionals as they grow up? So one day they could become your client at the top level.
Oh, that's a great dream. I have a lot of advice, and you can come to me anytime for anything. You can advise me as well. For now, I will have to sharing from
Please.
myself.
Please.
It's also based on my experience and also from the customer my client experience as well. First of all, talking about success, most of the young people think that we go from this side to this side straight
To the point.
to the top.
Yeah.
The success is like that. Actually, the success is not going like this. The success is like all about like a puzzle part. It's going up and down, going around, and you have to keep your destination, or you have to keep your mission or your goal, and then you're going from this side all around like this, and you're going up there. So actually, it's not a straight line here. It's something like a curve, going around.
You get lost a lot.
And then you go into that. But at the end, you will be success. If you have the dream with yourself, and the dream is going together with two parts, the goal part, or the number, or the position. But it also having the icebergs, under waters part, it called missions. And the word for it is like, I want to live for. It's the real dream. Because I want to be a marketing director in 5 years. I want to be a business transformation director in 5 years. I want to be CEO in 2 years, for example. It's just a goal. The mission part, I want to live for success and respect, and being a good value in a marketing professional, adding value to the young people, keep training the new generation, and the new generation success is also my success. Something like this is getting you to the success.
I see.
And again, it's not a linear line.
Yes.
Never be a straight line. The second, sharing for all young people. When you get a little bit of fear or afraid that you cannot do something, that is the right mood when you need to go in. Normally, people are in comfort zone.
True.
And people want to play on that comfort zone. Being recognized by the boss, doing something that you already know.
Yes.
That we're not going you into the great professional. When you go out of the comfort zone, the zone next to comfort zone is fear zone. When you're feeling that it's pretty hard, I might not know how to do it. It's the right time that you need to tackle. You need to take that challenge. Because right after this, when you also have a little bit of guidance, you reach to your boss, you reach to the people, you reach to the mentor, or reach to the coach to support you a little bit. Right after the fear zone is learning zone. And after you already learning through just very quick time, some weeks, you see that you can do that challenge. And after that, you come to mature zone. And with all of that, the comfort zone of zone is like getting larger.
True.
And larger now.
Interesting.
So when you feel a little bit of fear and worry that that is too new to me, that is might be difficult, that is the real time that you need to say to yourself, you will do it, and you can do it, and you will make it success. Always feeling fear is not a problem. Always feeling fear sometimes is like you are enlarging your comfort zone, and you are getting mature, and you go from good to great. And that's all I want to share.
It's amazing. All right. Thank you very much for being with us today. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you, Thann, for a lot of good questions. And I hope you have enjoyed your video, and you also can come to us anytime